Greetings. Welcome to EDTV Primetime News. Coming out of the parish of Clarendon, St. Catherine, Manchester, and St. James. Stay tuned for the full reports. Blessings to all subscribers and viewers. If you're here for the first time, you can support the channel by like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. So we'll start off in the parish of Clarendon. State of emergency SOE declared for the entire Clarendon, says Prime Minister Andrew Holness. So we'll get into the report. A state of emergency SOE has been declared for the entire parish of Clarendon. News of the development was posted on the social media page of Prime Minister Andrew Holness on Friday. According to a press release, the security measure was sought due to a surge in organized gun violence amid ongoing feud between rival gangs in the central parish. It is expected that the SOE will build on operations conducted in August following the deadly mass shooting in Cherry Tree Lane and the subsequent charge of two individuals who were allegedly involved in the shooting incident, the release stated. We are not letting up on criminals who wreak havoc on communities and drive fear into residents. The act of terror in Cherry Tree Lane and the resulting impact on the residents, as well as its implication for Clarendon, has created the need for the latest parish-wide SOE, Andrew Holness said in a post. We want our residents to feel safe again and to show the citizens of the country that we do not take lightly the action of those who seek to destroy lives through depraved acts of violence, the Prime Minister said. Now, people want to tell me in the comment section if this is just a quick band-aid fix, the SOE. Because, people, none of these gangs, members and criminals and murderers are not in the parish of Clarendon now. Them sneak out people and things just all cool off for a couple of days. And when the SOE end people, then them just slide in back and start it all over again. You know what I'm saying? If it's this, the Prime Minister can come up with in this time, SOE, state of emergency, dog nyam with supper, as old-time people said. Now, people, we'll move on, this time to the parish of St. Catherine. Woman shot and taken out, 6-year-old injured in Commodore in Linstead. A 6-year-old boy was injured and a woman fatally shot during a gun attack in Commodore, Linstead, St. Catherine early this morning. The child is hospitalized in serious but stable condition. The police have withheld the name of the deceased, whom sources say is the mother of a police woman. Head of the St. Catherine North Police Acting Senior Superintendent Upton Nicholson says the police are yet to determine a motive for the deadly gun attack. He disclosed that two persons of interest, Gvndown Bull Amos and a man known as Six, are being sought. Today's incident marked the second dropout of a woman in the same area since May. Now, people, we'll move on, this time to the parish of St. James. So we'll get into the report. Man gunned down in car. A man was shot and taken out in a motor vehicle on Barnett Street in Montego Bay, St. James yesterday. He has now been identified as 28-year-old Ike Winter, otherwise called Nathaniel, a laborer of Caton Lane, Mount Salem in the parish. Reports are that about 5:05 p.m., Winter was a passenger in a motor car when a man approached him. It is alleged that the man opened gunfire, hitting him in the upper body head area. The police were alerted. On arrival, Winter was seen lying on the ground with gunshot wounds. He was assisted to the hospital where he was confirmed you know what. Investigations continued. Now, people, still in the parish of St. James. So we'll get into the report. Gio, who was featured on Wanted Wednesday, charged with murder. So we'll get into the report. A man who was featured at the Jamaica Constabulary Forces Wanted Wednesday has been charged with murder after he was taken into custody for the alleged possession of prohibited weapon and later identified as a murder suspect. He is 30-year-old Joseph Mackenzie, otherwise called Gio, of 2nd Avenue flanker in St. James. Mackenzie has been charged with the April 6, 2023 dropout of 21-year-old Darian Bowman, otherwise called Shavai, a laborer of Rock District in Trelawney. He is also charged with using a firearm to commit a felony, possession of prohibited weapon, and unauthorized possession of ammunition. Reports are that about 10:25 a.m., motorists traveling along the flanker main road saw Bowman running and bleeding profusely. A Jamaica Defence Force JDF unit assisted him to the hospital as they observed that he had multiple gunshot wounds. Bowman subsequently succumbed while being treated. On Sunday, August 25, 2024, Mackenzie was held at a St. James Beach and taken into custody for a prohibited weapon, the police said. The police said he was later identified as the suspect in Bowman's dropout. Mackenzie was subsequently charged. Now, we'll move on, people. Last but not least, we'll head to the parish of Manchester. Overseas actors behind recent spike in Manchester murders. So we'll get into the report. Head of the Manchester Police, Deputy Superintendent of Police, DSP Kerry Duncan, says criminals overseas are the mastermind behind some of the recent dropouts in the South Central Parish, while other dropouts are linked to lottery scamming. Official figures from the police show 37 dropouts in Manchester up to September 7, an almost 28% increase over the 29 recorded for the same period last year. The parish has also recorded 29 shootings, 21% above last year. When we look at one in particular, that we have persons who are outside of this jurisdiction, persons who are overseas, who stay where they are and influence some things happening in our space. We saw it play out in Mayday and Fitzpatrick, DSP Duncan said on Thursday's meeting of the Manchester Municipal Corporation. Within the space of 1 week, 5 people were shot and taken out in Manchester and 4 people injured in shooting incident. DSP Duncan said interpersonal conflicts were behind some of the incidents. So there you have it, people. Tell me in the comment section what you think. One aim, one God, one destiny. Walk good, talk good, live good. Blessings.